Hi, my name is Shanna, and you're watching Spiritual Shanna. And today we're going to be talking about love and why we are all deserving of love. Okay. Okay. Let me start off with a disclaimer. I did not always believe this about myself. So, like, literally last year. Am I crazy? Literally last summer, I didn't really love myself. Was it last summer? Yeah, like last summer, like the summer before the most recent summer. So a year ago summer. I didn't even love myself. Therefore, I didn't even think love was for me. I didn't even think I was capable of being loved. And if I was loved, it would be this weird, toxic type of love, not struggle love. Maybe struggle love, but maybe more so toxic love, more so codependency love, more so using each other for something because we can't find it within ourselves love, not being able to see my own beauty, so me needing to have those compliments from you love, not feeling beautiful, so I need to have sex with you in order to feel beautiful love. Yep, that type of love, that's what I thought I was deserving of. That's all I thought I could attain. Yeah, but now, bitch, be fucking for real. I love myself so, so much. And if I could bibbity bobbity boo and make all y'all love yourselves too, I would in a heartbeat. I would in a heartbeat. But loving yourself is not just something you can just do a magical spell and then you just love yourself in the next second. It takes work, it takes time. To truly love yourself and to have that love be eternal love, you need to undo everything you told yourself that's unlovable about yourself. You need to undo every single one of those things. You need to unsay every single one of those things. You need to affirm yourself, even when you don't believe it. Not necessarily faking it till you make it. Yes and no, but more so changing the matrix, changing the conditions that you've put yourself in, the mental conditions, allowing yourself to believe, allowing yourself to want more. And that's by affirming yourself. And that's by saying, no, you are lovable. No, you are beautiful. No, you are a beautiful, kind soul. Um, so let's get into this video. First, I just want you to everything you think you know about love, I want you to just throw that out of the window, wash it down the drain, get rid of that negative energy. Everything you think you know about love, everything you've learned about love from a television show, I want you to get that out of your head right now because it's nothing like that. I want you to I want you to think every single fairy tale love. I want you to get that out of your head right now. Right now. That's not love. Every single love thing that you've seen on TV, that's not love. That's just drama. That's just people trying to get their audience up. That's just people trying to get views, trying to get interaction, trying to get a consistent base to keep them hooked on the drama. That's not love. Love is getting mad at your partner because they're being mean to themselves. Love is just doing something for the other person just cuz just cuz you want to see them smile. Love is loving yourself, but it's a plus that this person loves you too. Love is feeling so good because the other person is just being themselves around you. Like those are love. That's love. That's love with another person. That's love. All right. In order to get that type of love, you don't think you gotta love yourself? You don't think you gotta love yourself in order to get that type of love? Because if you don't love yourself, then how is someone being mean to you? How are you gonna be able to clock like, oh, that's actually really rude as fuck? Like, how are you actually gonna be able to sit down and be like, oh, wait, I wouldn't treat myself like that. Why the fuck are you treating me like that? I wouldn't talk to myself like that. Why the fuck are you talking to me? But you're gonna be like, oh, well, I do this thing and it is fucking annoying. So I get why they're like getting annoyed and agitated with me. Well, ugh, I do look a fucking mess. I should like they're right. I should get myself cleaned up. Ugh, I do. My breath does stink. Like, ugh, I've been so depressed. Like, ugh, they're right. Like, I just need to like get myself together. Um, what else? Like would you ever say that shit to your friend? Like, so why would you ever let some like if you can say that shit to yourself, then you will let somebody else say that to you, regardless of how tough you think you are, regardless of how firm your boundaries you think you have. Like, if you are rude as fuck to yourself, you are gonna let somebody else be rude as fuck to you. You are gonna let somebody disrespect you. If you don't love yourself in all of your own glory, even the things that are fucking annoying, it's okay to love the annoying parts. It's okay. We all have annoying things. Like I do things that are annoying too, but you know what? It's a quirk. It's annoying, but you know what? It's just gonna be there. You gotta love it. If you can't love all of you, like please, how is somebody else? How are you? If you don't love all of you, you're going to be okay with somebody else not loving all of you too. I think I'm spitting right now. I think I'm writing bars right now. I think I'm spitting heat right now. I'm just saying. If you don't love all of you, you're going to accept somebody else not loving all of you. You're going to accept somebody else treating you like they're just like how you treat yourself like they're. How you treat yourself is literally going to be a mirror of how your partner, your future partner, is going to treat you. If you can settle, if you can put yourself second, you are going to allow somebody else to think that they're settling for you and to put you second. If you keep disrespecting yourself, if you keep being mean to yourself, being so fucking rude, so fucking nasty to yourself, you are going to allow somebody else to be disrespectful to you, to be so fucking rude, to be so fucking nasty to you. Now, if you want me to do a whole little series on self-love, that can be a thing. I will be willing to do that. Let me know. But baby, we're not going to sit here and we're not going to try to gaslight ourselves and be like, well, I don't need to love myself in order to find love. Okay. All right. No, you'll find love. You'll find struggle love. You'll find toxic love. You'll find it. Nobody's saying you won't find something. You'll find something, but it won't be love. It's going to be a Tyler Perry film. I'm so fucking serious. No funny shit. I'm dead ass. Like, you're going to find yourself in a Tyler Perry film. Like, it actually, irks me when actual people like get upset when people tell them you need to love yourself. You need to like have that journey loving yourself, getting to know yourself, getting to know what you like about yourself, what you don't like about yourself sometimes, and loving all of it. Loving the things that you felt like for a long time you couldn't love about yourself. Loving all of that. So somebody else can't walk in and prey on those insecurities. So somebody else can't walk in and be disrespectful to you just like how you are disrespectful to yourself. No one should ever for a second that says they love you should ever be like I love you but like your hair looks like a fucking bird's nest. Never. Therefore you should never ever tell yourself that. Okay. So, we already got that melted out. Love is not going to be like what it's going to be on love is not going to look like what it's going to look like on TV. How you treat yourself is exactly what the partner you will get attract because baby, this is a spiritual channel. This is spiritual Shanna. Law of attraction is very much fucking real. What you are is what you will attract. Separation is doesn't exist. Separation doesn't exist. The people that are around you are a direct reflection of you. They are connected to you, to your consciousness, to your being. They are connected to you. That's not to say that they don't have their own emotions, their own life. No, but the energy, the frequency is vibrating at the same level. So for you not to love yourself, you are going to attract someone that doesn't love themselves. And because they don't love themselves, they're going to nitpick at you. Because I don't know if you know, but that's what a hater is. A hater is a fucking loser that wants to project loser energy onto everybody else. So they're going to look for everything that's like, oh, you're a loser, you're a loser, you're a loser, you're a loser. Whole time, it's them. It's them. And when you don't love yourself and you want other people that are vibing on that same frequency, and this may not be intentional and it may not be conscious, but it's always going to be subconscious. Whatever you choose not to address is what you allow. So you are always going to be attracting people that you never really fucking wanted in the first place. Hmm? 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 You're always going to attract people that are always going to be a lesson, that are always going to be a karmic, that are always going to give you the worst type of headache, the worst type of pain. All because you're choosing to cut the corners and not love yourself. You want okay, this is what you want. Let me wake it the fuck up because I know what you want because that's what I wanted. Baby, you're watching me for a reason. Like I said, separation is an illusion. Our energies vibe. Like I know you because I know who I was. I know who I was. I'm gonna tell you what you want. This is exactly what you want. I know what you want. You want someone that's like sparkling, that's dazzling, that looks good, that seems good, that is kind, that is funny, that is attractive. You want someone, you want the perfect person, right? Cool, cool, cool. They're funny, they have their little quirks, so you can like make fun of them or whatever. You want that, 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 right? But you also don't want to do the work of loving yourself. You want them to love you so hard that you believe them. Let me repeat. You want them to love you so hard that you have to believe them. Therefore, you don't have to do no work. because all you have to do is just let someone love you. You want to see what's, you want to know what's wrong with that? You want, because I could tell you, I could tell you, I could tell you, I could tell you, I could tell you what's wrong with that. I know what's wrong with that. Okay, there's a couple things wrong with that actually. You're not gonna accept it. You're not gonna accept it. You're not gonna accept the love, bro. No matter how hard they try to like instill it in you, tell you every day, tell you every night when you wake up, bro. You're not gonna believe them. You're not gonna accept it because you don't even like yourself. So you're now you're trying to decode this shit. You're like, bro, what the fuck do they see in me that I don't see in me? Like, what's up with them? There's something wrong with them. Yeah, you're not gonna accept it. Two, what else is wrong with this? Oh, they're gonna leave. They're gonna get tired and they're gonna leave because you should never be making your partner work so hard. It should be easy. It doesn't have to be easy. It's not going to be no arguments. It's not going to be strolling through a stroll through the park. It's going to be a walk. It's going to be a stop. It's going to be I want to part ways. It's going to be let's talk. It's going to be we're going to stroll again. We're going to stop maybe a little bit. Let's slow down. Let's walk. Okay, I'm having fun. Let's skip. Let's skip. Okay, I'm getting tired. Let's walk. Let's walk. Okay, I need a break. Let's stop. Let's talk about this. Okay? Okay, let's stroll. Let's walk. It's gonna be like that. That's how it should be. For you to think, for you to think that your partner is supposed to, you know what, you don't want to walk? Fuck. Fuck. Okay, fine. I'll pick you up. Piggyback. Now they're carrying not only their body weight, but your body weight too. And they're supposed to carry you through the whole park. But you're thinking, well, if they love me, they should do that. Now, how can they use that same logic with you? Since you're not willing to do anything, right? If they love me, they wouldn't make. So, wait, pause. Why can't your partner then use the same logic? If they love me, they wouldn't make me carry them the whole entire way. Is your partner then selfish for not wanting to carry all the labor, carry all your emotional labor, be your therapist, be your parent, be your best friend, be a caregiver, a nurse? Are are they doing too much for not wanting to be all that for you? Because you don't want to do anything for your damn self? Hmm? Hmm? Like, I know I'm not stupid. I know I'm not stupid. You know I'm not stupid because you know I'm fucking eating, right? That's what you want. You want that type of love where someone loves you so hard that you have to love your damn self. You're like, fuck, I feel like a better person because of this person. And you know what? And you know what? Sometimes it does fucking work. Sometimes you do start feeling your motherfucking self, and then guess what? You're gonna leave that person because you're gonna get sick of them. Because you're gonna be like, how could you ever love me when I was that low? Like, no, like I deserve better. Like you settled. Like I don't want that. So in the end, you're still the fucked up one. You're still the fucked up. You're still the fucked up one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all of this nonsense, all of this nonsense, just because you wanted to skip some corners. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have found a love. You could have found a love, but like taking all these years, all these steps, all these emotions, when you could have just did the long route and then attracted the love that you wanted in a shorter time than doing the short route, getting the love that you think you want, and then wasting people's time. And when people choose not to love themselves, now wait, I understand, I really do. But wait, they love the mentality of victimization. They love a good victimization. Well, I grew up like this and I never loved. Hold on. Hold on. You are grown. Grown as fuck. When are you going to choose to take some responsibility for your own damn actions? For your own damn mind? No one can force you to think whatever you want to think. No one can force you to be whatever you ever want to be. So, who's the victim here? Why do you think you're a victim? Yeah, sure, we've been through a lot. You're grown. You're grown as fuck. All right. Now that I burst your bubble. Okay, so first, I told you to get rid of the idea of love that you think you want, that you see on TV. I told you if you don't love yourself, you're going to attract someone that doesn't love you too. I told you I broke your bubble about what you thought you want. Now I'm going to tell you why you are deserving of love. Sorry, I had to drag you in order to pull you up. Sorry. Out of love though, out of love. Peace and love. Thank you. You're deserving of love because you're you. You're deserving of love because there's no reason why you're not deserving of love. So you are deserving of every single type of love. Every ounce of love. You're deserving of love because you're here. You're deserving of love because you are the way you are. You see how these reasons are not elaborate, are specific, are very vague actually. Because there's no specific reason why someone deserves love. You deserve love because you are already here. Does a baby have to prove itself on why it needs to be loved? No. No. You are just that baby but grown. You don't have to prove why you need to be loved. You don't have to prove why you deserve to be loved. You deserve love because you do. Because it's true. Very fucking true. You are deserving of love, period. Ask your God, ask your universe, ask your deities, ask your spirit guides, ask your ancestors. They're all going to tell you the same thing I'm telling you. You're deserving of love because you're perfect the way you are. Because you are the way you are. That's all. That's all. So, now let's break down why you probably don't think why you think I said a whole bunch of bullshit just now. And you thought I just said a whole bunch of hippy dippy type shit. You probably have all these insecurities that you were taught to have. Nobody is born with insecurities. You were taught to have them and you need to do the work to unlearn them. You need to do the work to remind your brain that wake up, you're grown. You don't have to subscribe to that anymore. You are deserving of love because you do. Your your skin color doesn't affect if you deserve love or not. How much money doesn't affect how much love you deserve. Your hair doesn't affect how much love you deserve. How sensitive or emotional you are doesn't affect how much love you deserve. I don't know. How intelligent you are doesn't affect how much love you deserve. How you look doesn't affect how much love you deserve. Whether you look really, really, really conventionally, socially attractive or and socially unconventionally attractive, or and a lot of people would deem you unattractive. How you look does not determine how much love you deserve. How stinky your farts are doesn't impact how much love you deserve. Like, I don't really know what to tell you. Whether your parents love you doesn't determine how much love you deserve. How good of a relationship you have with your parents or your family doesn't impact how much love you deserve. Your career choice, where you live, what car you drive, don't impact how much love you deserve. All this shit is learned. All this shit is in society. All this shit was taught to you. You were taught this. You were taught what is deserving of love and what is not. And you subscribe to that. And it's your job to unlearn it because you're grown as fuck. And you have to tell yourself, I don't want to live like this anymore. Because I know I am deserving of love, but I really want to believe it. And you need to do the work in order to do that. You need to do the work in order to get to that point. Bitch, I got to that point. And you know what? Maybe there's still somewhere to go. I don't know. Maybe there's still something I haven't realized that is holding me back. I don't know. But that's something for me to address. That's something for me to look within. This is something for you to look within, and nobody else is supposed to do this but you. Not a partner, not a parent, not a friend, you. And if you want extra help, you go take your ass to a motherfucking therapist, bitch. Or if you want some motherfucking help, bitch, I do one-on-one coaching. And if you want that link, I will put my link in my description. Tap that link tree and then sign up for my one-on-one coaching. I do one video for $50. I do one video a month for 50. I do two videos for 100, and I do, I believe, four videos for 200. So, and that includes, you can text me whenever you want, letting me know how you feel, and I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to be that person that you clearly need. You just got to pay me. That's all. It's either you can do that, because, bitch, I've been through this shit. bitch, 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 it's been real dark. Like, I've been through this shit. If you don't want to use me, use a therapist. Do a therapist. Yeah. I'm a resource. Somebody else is a resource. Somebody else probably offers coaching, probably more expensive. But I feel like for right now, this is me being like affordable. Because you gotta remember it's my time. But not back. Nevertheless. Oh, also, if you want a reading, I by all means, I can tell you exactly brick for brick what you need to work on, what you need to address. Bitch, I'll connect to them damn ancestors. I'll connect to them damn spirit guides, and they'll tell me brick for brick what you need to do. So if you want to book that personal reading, you book that personal reading. If you want to have a chance to talk to me, like Zoom, like face to face over a screen, bitch, that works too. I do one video for 50, two videos for 100, four for 200. All right? There's that. But you need to take it upon yourself to actually do the work. And even someone like me that offering resources of time and energy, I can only help you. And I highly recommend that if you are purchasing my services, that you are actually dedicated to doing the work. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my energy. Every single person in this earth, even the evil ones, are deserving of love. Now, can you love yourself the way you are? Is there something about you that you want to change? Are you okay with the way you like have attitudes? Are you okay with the way you get aggressive and violent? Is that something you would want to change? Then you change that. Then you change that. That's all that it is. You can always love yourself and still change the things that you know is harmful to others. Therefore, if you are in love with someone else, how is the things that you do going to negatively hurt them? And if you really feel like this thing is prohibiting me from actual love, from authentic love, from real fucking love, then I want to change that and I want to take it upon myself to change that shit. That's that. I'm telling you right now, every single person on this earth is deserving of love. It is just up to you to decide what you do isn't harmful to somebody else. And am I willing to change it? And if you're not, you're gonna find something. You may not find love, but you find something. Or you may find nothing. Because if you are in an energy of harm, somebody else is gonna be in an energy of fear. That is what it is. Um, but every single person is deserving. And I'm not Christian, but I grew up always hearing God loves everybody. But I also believe that we all have, well, I believe more so in like, well, I believe that there is energy within all of us. I believe that we are all gods in a way. That's what I believe. I believe that God is within us all, and we are all our own gods in a way. And now, depending on who you are, depending on what religion you part of, what spirituality you believe in, like what spirituality means to you. If you were to love God, then how can you not love yourself? Did I? Too stunned to speak. Too stunned to speak. If you love God, how could you ever love yourself? Wait, I mean, if you don't love yourself, how could you ever love God if God is within you? What? What? I didn't stutter. Okay, I did. I did. I did stutter. But seriously, like, I do believe that we all have a higher self. We're literally flesh and fucking bones, but within this body is a fucking soul, is a fucking spirit, is a fucking energetical being. Baby, we are all gods. We are all gods. There's just some that are more powerful. There's just some that have way more energy. That's all. That's all. But that's what I believe. I don't know what y'all believe. Maybe you do believe in the Christian God or the Muslim God or Allah or I don't know, whatever. I don't really know. I don't really care. That's not my business. But you need to figure that shit out for you. There is always a sign around you to love yourself. You don't want to get to the age of 50, 60, 70, 80 not loving yourself because it gets real sad really fast. It can get hateful and get bitter and distasteful and lonely, and nobody wants to be around you because you don't love yourself, because you think you have to be better. But then because you think you have to be better, you get lazy and don't want to be better. So then you have to deal with the consequences of not choosing love, not choosing yourself. To choose love is to choose yourself. Always remember that. There, when we talk about love, there can't be another person without you. That's what another is implying, that you are included. Bro, I fear at 8. I fear at 8. Finishing up with some advice. Get that fucking journal. I don't fucking know how you want to work through it, but I journaled. I journaled. I don't even journal anymore. Maybe that's something I should start again. I don't know. I think so. Maybe. It's a lot of work. But visit back those times where you first felt unimportant, where you first felt unloved. Who was that person that made you feel like that? Where were you? How old were you? Like, look at all the context within that situation. What happened? What did you feel? How do you think that moment impacted your relationship with other people? Especially that person that made you feel like that. Could be your mom, could be a parent, it could be a grandparent, it could be an aunt, it could be an uncle, it could be um cousin, it could be a friend, it could be a friend, it could be a teacher. Who knows? But when was the first moment you felt unloved, you felt undeserving of love, you felt abandoned? When's the first moment you felt abandoned? When you were supposed to be embraced? Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment down below. And if you're interested in actually working through your shit, bro, you actually need help, it's like, fill out that form, bro. It's gonna be in the fucking description. Fill that form out. The coach, online coach mentoring thing. Like, fill that form out. Then we're gonna do a pre-take. So I'm gonna get to know you. We're gonna get to know me. We're gonna talk a little bit. That's gonna be free. And then if you think you still actually want me to do the thing for you, to be that person for you, then we actually will schedule a date, do payment, and all that stuff. And we could do payment plans. So yeah. Or and get a therapist. There's that too. I don't know. Maybe talk to a friend, but sometimes I feel like friends are useless. Because sometimes they're not emotionally tapped in. I don't know. Or sometimes it's a little. I'm not going to say friends are useless. That's actually really rude. Friends are not useless. But I just, for me, in my processing, in my emotional understanding of myself, like, friends were useless. Like, it just didn't make no sense for me to talk to anybody about it because, like, I didn't even know how to talk about it. I didn't even know what the words were. I don't even know what I was thinking. I don't even know what I was feeling. So I could talk about it now, but that's all. That's only because I did the whole processing on my own. So that worked for me. But make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you follow my TikTok, Spiritual Shanna. Subscribe to my YouTube, Spiritual Shanna. Um, and make sure to enter a giveaway for the month of December. you follow my TikTok, of course, subscribe to my YouTube, of course, and put on that notification bell. Click the notification bell, y'all. Click the notification bell. And email me and tell me what video on my channel is your favorite and why. And you are entered into a chance to win a free 130-minute reading. One reading for 30 minutes, any topic, any questions that you want. It's a giveaway. So make sure you enter and make sure you actually write that email, because that's how I know if people actually are entered. You can't just subscribe and just follow and just think everything's gonna be peaches and fine and that you're entered. You're not entered. You have to email me. Okay. I'm gonna do my thumbnails and then we add you 5,000. Well, wait. Why do I look so fucking good? Ugh! It's actually infuriating. Infuriating. Okay, bye.